Blink-182 is back together with Tom Delonge.
We're Blink-182!
And they played their first concert since 2014 together. And they sounded way better than they did within their last reunion, so this was great. They played live at the Coachella festival last weekend. I was very hyped, getting up at night here in Germany, taking my MacBook and watching the stream late at night at 3:45 a.m. But hey, I do everything to see my heroes go on stage, you know? I was immediately hyped when the timetable window disappeared and I saw Mark and Tom there behind the scenes talking, preparing for to go on stage. We never saw something like this before, so this was crazy. And the whole time I was able to see a little tiny bit of Tom's guitar below the timetable window. So I knew they were standing there, and then it disappeared and I was like, this is so awesome. And Tom is looking fine as hell. He has been posting stuff that he is, trying to get in shape and getting sexier. But you really can see that he lost some weight and he really looks healthy and younger, and maybe even younger than he looked within their last reunion, which is crazy because back then he was like 37 or something like that, and now he's 47, so it's a little bit crazy. To me, it was like a dream. Yeah, maybe because it was in the middle of the night, but also a dream because I discussed this whole topic. Is Tom coming back? When is he coming back? Will he ever come back? A lot of times, and now he came back to Blink when I wasn't even thinking about it. So this whole Tom is back in Blink and there's a new song and they're working on an album thing is like still totally new and crazy to me in some way. And then I saw them standing there and yeah, it made a little click, but it was also like a dream.
Huh?
And what a concert. So many people, and even the people who didn't fit in this tent were able to see the concert outside because they made it like big on screens and stuff. But yeah, let's start with the sound. At first, a big thanks to the sound people of Coachella Festival, because the streams within the last 10 years or so, maybe even longer, sounded like ass. I don't know what they're doing. They took like the line signal and it sounded so flat, so dry. Like even very good live singers and live musicians would sound so crappy. They just have to pull the sound that goes to the real audience instead, and not this crappy line signal that sounds like shit. In this case, the sound was just, I'm still blown away how good this sound was because I wasn't expecting this at all. Maybe I'm starting with Tom's guitar tone, guitar sounds, because this is the thing that blew me away the most. I was used to his Fox guitar sound he had within the last reunion, and I always thought that this wasn't the sound for Blink, you know? It was at the time 2011, he changed his guitar tone for the first Love record from Angels and Airways, and he just used the same guitar tone like for Neighborhoods. For me, it never suited the Blink sound well, not hard enough. And yeah, and now they're using modeling amps and they recreated all the sounds, maybe even for each song they're playing, maybe for each album, not each song, but maybe for each album. Enema of the State, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, the Untitled album. Maybe we hear the Fox again when they're playing a Neighborhood song, but I don't know, maybe. Mark's bass tone at the Coachella was very good as well. He also used modeling amp simulations and they recreated some Jerry Finn bass tones, so it has to be great. Within the mix, it was a little bass heavy, so in parts I wasn't able to like hear every single note clearly. But it was a great bass sound. Travis drums were okay, were good from the sound, but not as good as the guitar, and but yeah, his drumming anyway, he's so good. Most of the time I'm looking and hearing for Tom. Is he screwing up? Mark, is he screwing up? And Travis, I don't even notice because he's so solid. He always delivers, which leads us to the next point, the singing. I was really happy hearing Tom trying to go a little bit more raspy again and trying to sound a little bit more like he did back in the days. I wanna take off her clothes. I'm feeling that. Show me the way to bang. He really did a great job, I think. We all know he changed his singing style for Angels and Airwaves and he aged. And yeah, if you want to know why he changed his singing so much, check this video here or in the info box. I will put a link to the video I did. So going back to his Enema of the State voice will never happen, and he don't even want to, I think. Mark also sounded awesome. This man just beat his cancer and is up on stage having a lot of fun. It was so good to see him there laughing, smiling, enjoying. It was very, I don't know how to say it, like heartwarming. I'm pretty sure there was some pitch correction going on, which I don't mind too much, because otherwise they're flat or sharp the whole time, like missing the tones, and it was used very natural and very little, so everything still sounded natural, at least until first date, where something was going on. I don't know what it was, maybe a mistake, maybe intentional. Let's hear a little snippet. And throughout the whole song, from front to back, there was autotune going on. That's the thing why I think it was maybe intentional, because I would think the sound guy is like monitoring the whole time while they're performing, and he would have noticed if there was a mistake and he would be able to turn off the autotune or lower. Maybe it was because Tom doesn't like First Date. I don't know, why make a joke with autotune that no one like understands? But on the other hand, a mistake that no sound guy would recognize. So I don't really know what was going on there, but it was pretty heavy. What do you think? Was it intentional? Was it a mistake? And do you mind that they're using a little pitch correction? Or do you say, I don't mind, it sounded good, man. The set list. Dear God, what an awesome set list. They focused really on their like pop-punk era, Enema of the State songs, and I'm so happy that Take Off Your Pants and Jacket finally got some love, you know? I always thought within their last reunion they never played that much songs of Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, which is too bad, because it's like maybe even my favorite Blink album, at least when it comes to sound and this pop-punk compositions. But yeah, the set list was great. I think they only played like 2 songs from the Untitled, Feeling This and Down. But here's the set list. They played all these songs. It was a great set list. I'm still excited. I hope they pick up some of that hype now and finish the album. Blink seems to be bigger than they ever were. This audience, it was huge. And please give us a second single, because I'm like dying over here. But I don't want them to put out like a single and then 3 months later another single and another single, and then they're finally done with the album, but we already had like 6 singles and the album is like 10 songs. Take your time, put the second single out when you're done with the album, and I'm happy. This whole Coachella thing was like perfect, and that's I don't say perfect in the music context very often, because with my musical standards it doesn't happen that often that I'm satisfied with everything, and I think it was very great. And maybe they're even playing again on Sunday. Good morning everyone, sorry to interrupt you here. The second weekend Coachella just confirmed. Tom posted everything and Blink posted everything and Mark posted it. So yeah, they're going to play on Sunday. It will be Monday 6:20 a.m. so at least not completely in the middle of the night. So I will definitely set my alarm clock and I will watch the stream. Do you think they will add some new songs or some other songs to the set list, or will they stick to the core of the set list? Because they will just play one hour now, and yeah, we will see. I'm hyped. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.